Brought to you by SEDS Global Branding Private Limited and Deals Flow Franchising. Produced by Brand Trigger and Explorer Frame. In association with Capital One TV and Cloud Access. Ab Jeeto Bharat Ka Dil. Presenting the Great Indian Brands Show with Sudarshan R. Chitlu. Welcome back, viewers, to another episode of the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan R. Chitlur. ये एक ना बहुत ही सरियल मोमेंट है क्योंकि आज जो हमारे साथ अभी बैठे हैं, जो सज्जन बैठे, the person who is sitting, he is a person who actually is the one who goes behind the camera. He has one of the biggest institutes and the most promising institutes in the country, which is called Delhi College of Photography, and they are training, students by the hundreds, let me tell you. And log inko itna trust karte hain, and you name a pageant, you name a fashion show, and you'll find DCOP over there. And single-handedly, how did DCOP become into a brand, make itself into a brand? So we have the awesome Pratik Dhawan with us over here. Pratik Dhawan, thank you so much for being with us on this show. आपका यहाँ आना मेरे लिए बहुत ही surreal moment है.
Pleasure is all mine. Pleasure is all mine. I'm always here. ऐसा event चल रहा है तो I'm always honored to be here and part of this pageant also.
No, thank you so much. हर pageant के अंदर, wherever I think I was पीछे मैं Mrs. India Legacy में भी था और पता नहीं last year also in many places कहीं भी जाते हैं, the name that comes is DCOP and Pratik Dhawan. मतलब how did this happen? Everybody gets in touch with you.
See, because one of the reason is we are doing this for practice of our students, because I believe photography is something which cannot be learned only in classroom. जब तक आप practical नहीं करोगे, you will not learn it. So it's a practical course. So इसीलिए just at a part, and I believe कि जब तक हम ट्रेनिंग के अंदर हम on the job जाके we don't work in real,
you will not be in the field,
you will not become confident, you will not have, ताकि आप जब आप काम करने के बाद स्कूल खत्म करने के बाद आप बाहर जाओ, आपके हाथ पैर नहीं कांपने चाहिए.
Because see, all knowledge made Jack a dull boy because he could not actually practice it anywhere. It's a very important story that I'm reminded of. So Jack was very, amazed with his grandfather because his grandfather used to be by the pool and all the swimsuit models would be around him. और उसको लगता था, what does he do that all the models are with him? So he said that your grandfather swims with them. So that's the thing. So Jack, what he did was, he read everything that he had to. सारी किताबें पढ़ डाली and then decided, now I'm going to, jump into the pool full of models. And the moment he jumps into the pool, he meets his grandfather in heaven because he read everything but never practiced anything. And that is what DCOP does. वो actual practical knowledge देते हैं students को. Right now also, like we are here apart, you see the setup over here also. It's a very unconventional setup, and I thank our entire crew over here who is there with us, shooting this, क्योंकि बड़ा मुश्किल है ऐसे setup करना. हम लोग Green Diva के event पे ही हैं, Miss India Planet 2023. आप इतना कुछ कर रहे हैं students के लिए. So how did this entire journey begin?
See, how did this entire, it always hobby from for me it started with a hobby. Basically by the terms of after 12th I went abroad and I stayed in UK for nearly 8 years. Okay. But part-time I've always worked in this industry, even though my real education qualification is something else.
What is that supposed?
I'm a bioscientist, you can say.
Wow, oh my God, they're two different ends totally. कोई मतलब ही नहीं है, आजू-बाजू भी नहीं.
So I have studied science in my masters and bachelors I have done in international business. So
okay.
But this was my hobby and passion. So for 8 years part time मैंने जो काम किया है, वो यही है, photography, filmmaking, Hollywood, Bollywood. My parents never allowed me. वो कहते थे क्या करेगा, शादी में जाके फोटो खींचेगा.
नहीं, वो बिल्कुल ये होता है.
So nearly I'm talking about 2004. तो उनका यही था. इंडिया के अंदर आज भी in small cities people are like this, शादी में जाके फोटो क्लिक करना.
I remember
but
that.
this is not the only market. So this is why I made my hobby. So 8 साल मैंने hobby जैसे part time मैंने काम किया काफी जगह. जहाँ मिला इसी फील्ड के अंदर. I worked in night clubs, I worked in events, shoots, हॉलीवुड, बॉलीवुड, कई सारी मूवीज के अंदर आई गॉट अपॉर्चुनिटी टू वर्क ऑल्सो. सो सीखने को मिला बहुत कुछ. सो कुछ छोटे मोटे कोर्स वहाँ से करके, एंड देन व्हेन आई केम बैक टू इंडिया आई केम अप विद द आइडिया दैट आई वांट टू ओपन अ स्कूल बिकॉज आई डिड नॉट गेट अ चांस टू स्टडी in India. So when I came back, then I came up with the idea because I started teaching over there only. So I said, so जैसे कि मैंने कहा मैं 8 साल रहा. So last 2 years I was like I made some kind of you can say I was taking some classes.
हाँ ओके तो आपने वो सोचा अच्छा दैट्स व्हाट इंस्पायर्ड यू कि
what I came back
यहाँ पे वो चीज नहीं मिली या देयर आर इतना लैकिंग है यहाँ पे यू नो या
then I came back but there was no good college कोई मुझे समझ में नहीं आया which is as per my conditions.
या फिर अगर है तो the requirement to be in that kind of a college is very huge जो हर कोई जा नहीं सकता you know like you have photography in college of arts or you know
but ऐसे नहीं थे जैसी सर्विसेज हमें जिस तरीके की पढ़ाई हमें वहाँ मिल रही है ऐसी ऑप्शंस नहीं थे इंडिया
yeah absolutely see
so I wanted to come up with the international style practicals को ज़्यादा emphasis दिया जाए rather than more on the theory.
I have been an art student so I understand जो आप कह रहे हैं because see I studied in Shankar's Academy of Art and Book Illustrations. Then I was associated to a college that was associated to the Directorate of Education in Rajasthan, it was called Shilpa Bharati, it's in Delhi. और मैं जानता हूँ, see, when you're in arts, what you get in an institute is very different than what you get as, you know, when you're out of the institute. जब आप मैदान जंग में उतरते हैं,
that is true.
That is a very very different thing. Then because अंदर institute के it is all hunky dory and glory. लेकिन बाहर जब जाते हैं ना तो यू नो आटे दाल का भाव पता लगता है वो लोहे के चने चबाले के यू नो बराबर होता है बिकॉज लाइफ ऑफ एन आर्टिस्ट इज नेवर इजी एंड क्रिएटिविटी इज highly demanding profession right
yeah that is true and the reason why you see DCOP in every single premium event also even from starting events also so in 1 year we are covering more than 600 events
wow that's simply
annually
it's a what do your parents say today वो कहते हैं साइंटिस्ट होके ये नहीं कर पाता जो आज कर रहे हो आप
I love this so ये काम नहीं लगता when you know
absolutely you know
then you enjoy it basically
yeah जब see I don't think there is a word called struggle क्योंकि you know अगर आप वो चीज कर रहे हैं जो आप पसंद करते हैं तो how can that be a struggle
it's a journey
it's a part it's something enjoying कभी पैसा है कभी नहीं है और वो आ जाएगा जमाना होगा टुडे लाइक यू आर अ recurring name in every industry when it comes to this kind of a thing especially in the pageant industry
yes even in the pageant even in the terms of cameras equipment we are one of the strongest in this country with the one of the maximum number of strengths we have who people are coming from India, from neighboring countries also, from Nepal, from Sri Lanka, from Bhutan, from Middle East, from Africa also. We have international students also.
So you also provide production for, you know, Bollywood crews who, you know, if they're shooting somewhere in the north and all that.
At present, we are not working with on a big scale Bollywood style because I have a certain thing. If I do, I'll do the best. Otherwise, I will not do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is something.
Yeah, so that's very important. I have seen many creative people, you know, the way you can excel in a creative profession is that whatever you do, whatever little you know, I have always said this. मैंने हमेशा से सोचा. There was once I was giving a motivational lecture to you know people who were about to become entrepreneurs in the pharmaceutical industry. So there were about a good 100 students over there, and that's where I told them, you know, it's legends. You know, legends do not know everything. उनको पता नहीं होता. उनको सब चीज नहीं पता होती. They know very little, but that little they are the authority and nobody can question that.
But I'm working on it also. But I'm working on it on a bigger scale. So I'm working on a bigger studios where I can enter the film like cinema
obviously.
also.
Yes. So I'm coming in context जहाँ पे आप वो कह रहे हैं ना कि I don't do stuff where
I'm not.
where you are 100% there
where I cannot lead, where I cannot be top.
Absolutely. So जिसका result आप पहले से forecast कर सकते हो, you get into that kind of a thing. That's what creative people actually see. Creativity is also an intuition because मेरे को लगता है it's an intuitive industry. आपको already पता होता है half of it how the result is going to be.
Yeah, that is.
Isn't it true?
That, because but it keep on changing also. When you are creativity, when
it's a very dynamic field.
So you will work on you will get new ideas always.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah. Because see, there's a lot of science involved.
And technologies also keep on moving with the industry very fast.
Especially in your field, you know, video and photography. मतलब I think technology plays a huge
role. Yeah.
मैं आपसे ना I'll ask something very pertinent over here. What would you suggest, you know, to people? Because I sometimes, मेरे को ना personally, I might be wrong, please correct me. I find it very irritating when, you know, everybody having a cell phone behaves like a photographer. So, you know, because I think it has become so overwhelming that the real people like you know, like आपने तो मेहनत करके यहाँ तक पहुँचे, लेकिन आज जो कैमरा पकड़ के बैठे हैं और जो कोशिश कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए बहुत कठिन जर्नी है क्योंकि so much of technology even in a cell phone they have packed with so many effects kind of a thing and all that what would you say to those people? Matlab, to people who believe that cell phone cameras are actually the camera, or they are the people who do brilliant photography.
I would say this is good, excellent.
Oh, really?
आपके पास जो भी कैमरा है at a certain point of time, अगर आपका इंटरेस्ट है, सी कैमरा सब फोन सबके पास है, सबके फोन में कैमरा है, but not everyone will be using that camera to its maximum potential.
Right.
तो आपका first step is your first camera, is your first love, I believe. तो अगर आपके पास फोन पे कैमरा है, if you love photography, आप फोन से करना है, you can do it from phone. There is certain things जो suppose करो एक like when we are shooting, we cannot do much of the setting, higher settings हम नहीं कर सकते in your phones, but that is true.
So
but angle, framings and composition,
was my entire point.
But still, even from phone, you can take beautiful pictures. So yes, you don't have to wait. टाइम नहीं वेस्ट करना आपको, ये नहीं सोचना यार मेरे पास जब कैमरा आएगा तब मैं फोटोग्राफी शुरू करूंगा, उससे पहले मैं वेट करूंगा, 2 साल बाद कैमरा लूंगा तब मैं स्टार्ट करूंगा. नो, आज आपके पास फोन है, आप आज स्टार्ट करो. यू स्टार्ट टेकिंग नाउ, यू आर ट्रेवलिंग, डू मोर एफर्ट्स. आप एंगल्स पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट करो, फ्रेमिंग्स करो, डू अ बेटर कंपोजिशन. आप अपने फोन से स्टार्ट करो. आपके पास जो भी डिवाइस है, पीपल आर मेकिंग, आई हैव सीन किड्स ब्यूटीफुल वर्क, आई हैव सीन सम ऑफ द लाइक बिकॉज वी हैव we are polishing people also. So हमारे पास ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स भी आते हैं who have YouTube channels and they are making short films in YouTube channels. They are working good. फोन से भी अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. They are making good work. They have good channels just from phone also. They want to improve. तो उनको सीखना है and they want to improve. So they already have certain knowledge. तो आप फोन से आज की डेट में आप शॉर्ट फिल्म बना सकते हो. एप्पल के अंदर अगर हम एप्पल का देखें,
I think there was recently a Bollywood film also that was made on iPhone.
Yes, iPhone. They are making ProRes is giving you.
I think he
is giving. I'm not very sure, but yes, there are many. जो उनकी sample footage भी है, अगर आप देखेंगे, like if you see, because the one their brand films they are making, they are exceptionally good. अगर आप अच्छी सी लाइटिंग की नॉलेज हो आपके पास में, जो आपको सीखनी पड़ेगी. इफ यू डोंट नो हाउ टू डू इट. सबसे ज्यादा सीखने का मजा तो है जब आपके हाथ में लाइट हो, आप प्रैक्टिकल करो. अगर नहीं है, देन देयर इज वन थिंग कॉल्ड DIY, जिसको हम बोलेंगे जुगाड़.
डू इट योर वे.
जुगाड़, सिंपल. इंडिया में तो हम जुगाड़ बोलेंगे. लाइटें लो, जो भी लाइट है, छोटी छोटी लाइट करके, लैम्प शेड्स, विंडो लाइट्स को यूज करके. सो बेसिकली यू हैव टू प्ले विद लाइट्स. आप अपने फोन्स के साथ में अगर आप लाइटिंग को यूज करोगे, यू कैन
बेसिकली व्हाट प्रतीक इज
स्टार्ट करो. बस
आज की डेट में देयर इज नो एक्सक्यूज टू नॉट डू इट. देयर इज एवरीथिंग अवेलेबल फॉर यू टू एक्चुअली टेक अ स्टेप एंड उसकी तरफ आप कदम बढ़ा के आप शुरू कर सकते हो.
इंप्रूव करने के लिए आप शुरू करो, मजा आएगा. देन यू इंप्रूव बाय अ स्मॉलर कैमरा, और मजा आएगा बाय अ बिगर कैमरा. सो इट्स अ जर्नी. आपको कहीं ना कहीं से स्टार्ट करना है. यह नहीं सोचना कि जब तक मेरे पास कैमरा नहीं आएगा मैं फोटोग्राफर नहीं बन सकता. आप फोन से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो.
That's very
so you have to start.
So if you're listening, all young photographers out there, अगर आप सुन रहे हैं ये बात जो प्रतीक हमारे से कह रहे हैं, it's very important. मतलब कि मेरे ख्याल से I always say this, even the word success comes in the dictionary after hard work, or after effort. तो पहले effort आता है डिक्शनरी में, hard work आता है, उसके बाद कहीं जाके S letter आता है success. So that's what it means. So अगर आप कदम लेंगे, you will be able to reach it. But the more important thing is that you take a step. Right? So
जो लॉटरी नहीं खरीदेगा वो ये नहीं बोल सकता ना कि यार मैं अमीर बन जाऊं एक दिन में. फर्स्ट स्टेप इज, इवन अगर लक भी काम तब करेगा जब आप पहला स्टेप उठाओगे.
जब आप पहला
फर्स्ट स्टेप इज व्हाट यू हैव टू बाय द टिकट.
मेरा एक दोस्त कहता है, his name is भुवनेश्वर चौहान, and he always says कि मत बैठ बेकार, पत्थरों पे पत्थर मार, कम से कम एक चिंगारी तो उठेगी. So I repeat this as many times as possible to myself. So that's what he is also telling. तो आपके कॉलेज में, Delhi College of Photography, so what kind of courses do you have? Is it like one course only, or are there many?
We have multiple courses. We are offering courses for hobbyists.
Okay.
For serious hobbyists. Like short term courses हो गए, weekend courses हो गए, जो लोग full time course नहीं कर सकते.
By the way, please follow their Instagram handle DCOP, right?
Yes, it's Delhi College of Photography.
Yeah.
Short term courses are also there, which we are practically running on weekends as well as weekdays. के अंदर भी we have some short term courses, especially for hobby. And we also have some 1-year courses which are for more professionals. They are like diploma courses we have. इसके अंदर those are especially designed for professionals.
For professionals.
Yeah.
Okay.
For professionals who want to make their career in
and what is the qualification to get into your college for something?
Qualifications minimum is requirement is 10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, minimum 10th class. So minimum so that's very good. क्योंकि एक मिनिमम, क्योंकि थोड़ी अंडरस्टैंडिंग एजुकेशन भी होना बहुत जरूरी है, सो दैट इफ ही गिव्स यू रीडिंग मटेरियल, आपको समझ में तो आए कि उसमें लिखा क्या हुआ है.
बट मोस्ट स्टूडेंट्स आर देयर, दे आर कमिंग आफ्टर 12th, सम स्टूडेंट्स आर कमिंग लाइक आफ्टर 12th एक ब्रेक लिया एंड देन साइमल्टेनियसली. बट मैं उनको ये भी एनकरेज करता हूँ कि साथ साथ कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस आप कर लो, डू डिग्रीज आल्सो.
Oh, you have correspondence also?
No, we don't have, but yes, अब बाहर से you can do a professional degree also. But career के लिए there is something, it's a skill. Here you are learning a skill.
This is a skill.
India के अंदर कोई degrees options नहीं है.
हाँ.
Photojournalism, yes, but in other this kind of creative field there are no degrees in India, so no one is offering right now.
Absolutely.
In abroad we have. India में नहीं है. In abroad if you go you can do PhD also. Bachelor's in photography, Master's in photography, you can do PhD in photography. You can study 12 years just after your schooling.
Yeah, absolutely. There is a lot of research work available.
There is a lot to learn. So ऐसा नहीं है कि
सीखने के लिए. What is your personal favorite subject in photography?
See, I enjoy everything. I enjoy all the cameras. Whenever I have new camera, new gadget, I always love to use it. I'm very excited to use. कि कोई भी नया camera आएगा, then I will be happy to use it. I even get some cameras beforehand, before the launching also sometimes. I'm lucky one.
Yeah. Definitely. वो तो आपके पास आते होंगे, for a review and
just to review and to feedback how they can improve, what I like, what I don't like. So कुछ लोगों के पास जाते हैं. So I'm one of them because of the. But yes, if you see my favorite, I love fashion like more. I love playing with lights, and fashion is something which I really, really enjoy. And even in the terms of fashion, I enjoy shooting outdoors more with the, with the lights.
Yeah, with the not in the cohorts of a close.
Studio is also fine.
Light or some things around nature.
No, I want to use lights, even natural, को mix करके outdoor. Otherwise, I shoot everything. I love shooting events. I love shooting ramps also. I've shot many events also.
One question more that I would like to ask you. So, who would be your favorite photographer? आपके favorite photographer कौन है?
Oh, there are many, I would say. I'm learning from everyone. In the street, I follow like many photographers I follow, and I've learned from many people also. हर लोगों जो सीखने को मिलता है. So in different genres, I have different. It's not like one like photographer. I would say in different genre. जैसे डॉक्टर हैं, उनके लिए different है. तो आज की डेट में ऐसा नहीं है. आज की डेट में it's divided. There is a different leagues. कोई street के अंदर काम कर रहा है, that guy will only do street. Someone doing
specialization,
yeah.
Absolutely.
So एक बार आपने start किया, then I have number of photographers in different genres.
Yeah.
In weddings, I must say different one. In fashion, it's different. In wildlife, it's different.
And there's so much to learn from everyone.
In astro, it's different. And I'm still trying to learn from everyone, I would say.
So how many students do you have in your institute, like at a point of time?
At one point of time, we are catering almost 300 students.
Wow, brilliant! And how many lecturers you would be having?
How many? We have around 5 full-time faculties with us now, and plus 25 visiting faculties.
Wow!
So we have
that's a huge thing. Believe me, it's not easy to have 30 people on the list of your faculty. It's a very uphill task. बहुत ही कठिन कार्य है ये, क्योंकि कोई वैसे शख्स मिलना, वैसी शख्सियत मिलना जो कि पढ़ा सके, एंड आप 300 स्टूडेंट्स को आप मोटिवेट कर सको, इट्स नॉट एन इजी टास्क.
That is true, but I have good support from brands also, I must say.
Okay.
So like all the top brands are there, Nikon, Sony, Canon, like whatever top brands are there in the industry. Because for photography you also need good equipment.
You need a good equipment.
We need good equipment.
It's very important. वही वाली कहानी है कि when a master asked his students to cut the tree, तो एक बच्चा चला गया 2 घंटे अपने एक्स को कुल्हाड़े को शार्प करके, और दूसरा बच्चा 6 घंटे तक कुल्हाड़े को ही शार्प करता रहा. And he said that I'll cut the tree down in just 2 hours. और अगले ने 8 घंटे एफर्ट लगाया, लेकिन वो कट नहीं कर सका. So it's your equipment, your tool is very important.
And I must say जो हमारा जो आर्सेनल है, it's one of the top of the line.
I can actually imagine that.
Arsenal will keep.
आप जिस passion से बता रहे हैं और आप जिस energy से बता रहे हैं, उसी से पता लग रहा है.
So we have 2 campuses, we have 4 studios for filmmaking, for practice, for commercial, and we are working on more studios.
Okay.
ताकि practice और ज़्यादा मिले students को करने के अंदर.
And how big is your campus इस समय वहाँ पे? Delhi में कहाँ पे?
In Delhi we have not very big, I must say. It's a very small campus.
Compact place, yeah.
Very compact. But it's a very small building. Our building is very small.
But it has everything that a photographer or a videographer needs to know.
Our building, right now our building is small, but our equipment plays important role. Because क्योंकि photography ऐसी चीज है जो आपको classrooms में नहीं सीखनी.
You need so many things to do.
Photography classrooms में नहीं सीखी जा सकती. So classrooms and auditorium we have. It's like in auditorium it's more than 120 people can sit in an auditorium, so it's not that small. It's one of the biggest in this country. But for me, it's small.
A decade and a half old.
10 years. So this year is our 10th anniversary.
Wow.
So we have one campus in Shimla also.
Oh wow, brilliant.
And 4 studios, and we are working on more bigger studios now.
Thank you so much. You have been so inspiring and आपने कितना कुछ शेयर किया फोटोग्राफी के फील्ड के बारे में. So anywhere, Kashmir to Kanyakumari, आप कहीं भी हो, you can actually get in touch with Mr. Pratik Dhawan. You know, you just go on, log on to your website. That's I think dcop.in. dcop.in and follow them on Instagram. Write to them और आप पता कीजिए कि आप कैसे कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि देखिए India में we do not have many such places where you can actually learn from masters, where you have all the kind of equipment that you need to experiment, because this is a very very expensive profession. It's not easy. The best camera if you need to hold and start, आपको कहीं ना कहीं लाख 1.5 लाख रुपए तो एक मिनिमम एक अच्छे equipment के लिए basic सा लग ही जाता है. And when you are with someone like Pratik Dhawan and with Delhi College of Photography, they have all the equipment, they help you. आप सोच के देखिए कि आपका स्किल कितना enhance हो सकता है. 30 lecturers who are going to guide you, 300 students whom you can learn, because we all learn from each other, and someone as passionate, as vibrant and as radiant and as inspiring as Pratik Dhawan, who would be your guru, who would be teaching you and will be taking you on your onward journey. Thank you so much, Pratik.
Thank you. Pleasure is all mine.
आपसे मैं सिर्फ एक बात आखिरी की, what is the one thing that inspires you, और ऐसी क्या चीज थी जिसने आपको इतना बड़ा ब्रांड बनाया, and what would you say to other people who have similar institutes and want to do something like that? क्योंकि मेरे को लगता है we need at least 1,000 Pratik Dhawans in this country if we all have to grow.
See, everyone have different style, everyone have different goal. Now my main goal is not to make money.
Yeah.
No. My main is to deliver the best. तो अगर आज मेरे पास 600 events हैं and all the top beauty pageants, top fashion shows I am covering in this country, then reason, and मेरे पास 8 साल से हैं, even if they have tried in between एक event किसी से करा भी लिया, they will definitely come back to me, because I know that we are delivering our best, we are training our student in certain way कि वो जो result निकालेंगे, and the equipments we are using in these events, that's one of the world class equipments.
What is the one thing that inspires you?
Everything, every life inspires me, I would say. Everything inspires me. I'm always inspired by everything.
As long as you have the eye of a photographer and you can form that lens, वो कहते हैं photographer की आँख होनी चाहिए, जब आपकी वो आँख होगी, you will find beauty in everything you see around, and that is what Pratik Dhawan is sharing with us over here. Develop the eye within the eye, because that is what will open the doors of perception for you and will give you knowledge that is transcendental, and that will make a difference to your life now, in the future, and for all time. We have Pratik Dhawan with us over here today from Delhi College of Photography. Thank you so much, Pratik.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Pleasure is all mine.
समय दिया. I'm really glad.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is all mine.
And keep watching the show. Like कीजिए, share कीजिए, comment कीजिए, और अगर आप जानते हैं कोई brand, and if you are a brand and you want your story to be shared with the billions across this country and across the world, write to us. You know, you can just put it in the YouTube comments and we'll definitely look into it, and we can get in touch with you after that. Because if we do not support our own, who will come to our aid? And we are a superpower because we are 140 crores strong, and everyone is equally as passionate, and everyone has the same kind of potential that Mr. Pratik brings to the table. Head on, India. We're waiting everybody to become a brand. Thank you so much. Sudarshan Ramakrishna Chetlur over here. You're watching the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Chetlur. We'll be back again in another episode with another inspiring guest. Thank you, Pratik.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Pleasure is all mine. Thank you.
It's rocket launching day. Right.